Hey, there we go. Now I'm live-ish. I do not have a truck yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and take another quick job. I do have the wheels and pedals still. Okay, Bremen, Amsterdam. Where am I going? I like it. It's not 23 tons. No, I'm not going to do 20. I'll do 14. Yeah, I want to go this way. This is better. Hanover to Berlin. Take job. Ooh, it's already started. Nice. Okay, no, I guess the exit's that way somewhere. Okay. This way then? Must be. Wow, see, another two trailer thing. No, it's this way, okay. So are you moving? You don't look like you're moving. I have fatigue turned off. Not a huge fan of fatigue. It breaks me out of the simulation. Slow down a little bit. Wait for this to open. Oh, good, thank you. I don't see anybody coming that way. Who's coming this way, I wonder? Speed limit's 50. Why am I going so gingerly slow? Yeah, I said it in the last video up on my YouTube that I'm getting, like, the last 3 jobs I did, basically, were all 2 trailers. And I don't know if I bought DLC that causes a lot more of those or what. No, I didn't see you. Oh, you jerk. Your turn 2, I think. No, you're just... Okay. I guess I pulled out too far. So basically, very early on, because I wasn't used to my wheel and pedals, I took like a couple fines. Like 3, so I really do feel like I'm 1 job behind where I should be money-wise to afford my own truck. I did find a Scania dealer, or maybe that was because I chose Scania in my profile, so that's an automatic thing, but I don't know for sure. Alright, turn. Take this a little wide. Alright, that's a trade track, okay. I was a little confused. I thought that was the road. It's like, why? That doesn't look like a road. It is not. It's train tracks. I do often think about playing some sort of train simulator. You know, something simple. Like, I know there's... I can't say I know, but... Oh, wait, no, I don't. Yes, I do want to do that. I want to go this way. I know there's some kind of a... like, Japanese subway train simulator, and that would be really cool. Or I guess bullet train simulator, right? New York sub simulator would be awesome too. Subway simulator. Those arrows, what are they? Where are they pointing? Oh, God damn it. Well, see, that's why I got a fine. I thought he would slow down for me. Alright, 55, so I can go up to 80 now. I guess I was going too slow. Oh man, I'm trying to pump up a pedal to the metal. I'm just going so slow. That's probably why he hit me. Because I was going way too slow. 50 and an 80. I'm just not used to it. I haven't played this game in forever, so I'm not used to looking down at the little GPS thing. There we go. Cruise control on. That's always fun. I can't quite tell if my wheel has a little bit of drift or if I'm just tugging on it. I think it's just me tugging on it or in the road. I'm not too well versed in the physics of this game to know that, like, if your truck is beat up, it has its own sort of listing to the side. Quite frankly, whenever I play it, I barely spend any time in a rental. I do just enough to buy the cheapest truck I can find. And then I buy that, and I forgot wipers, I think. Is it this one? No, it's this one? Is it this one? That didn't work. Dang it. I gotta remember the wipers. Options. Controls. No, I want keys and buttons. Wipers is P, okay. I got my lights on now. Can I get a little faster? There we go, now I'm not listening so much. Not the rain. I love driving in the rain with this. Got the tunes on, I got my wipers on, my lights on, and I'm driving. I know a lot of YouTubers and streamers, like, I purposely try to not take drives at night so you can see, but I mean, really, as true as that is, you kind of have to just do night jobs in this. Look at that bus coming up. Stop. Oh, did I make him slow down because I was veering towards him? Whoops. Come to think of it, I haven't heard the GPS talk, and I thought they had that option now. Maybe I turned it off. Or maybe I was playing the American one, I don't remember. I do have American Truck Simulator. It is still cool. I don't have all the states for it yet, so I feel like just this has more content, since I did buy quite a few DLCs for this. Like, I don't have Balkans, I don't have one more, I think, Road to the Baltic Sea or the Black Sea, maybe three. I don't have 3 of the map expansions. But I know this game has amazing mod support, so I was never too worried. It was, or still is, just on sale at the time of me streaming this. This game and the DLC if you are on the fence about getting it, please do. Please get it. Even with a joy or a gamepad, this is a lot of fun. It's worth it. With a keyboard and mouse to drive, I don't know about that, but at least with a gamepad, well worth it. With the wheel and pedals, definitely worth it. I would also say some things about racing games, but at the same time, they drive me mad. Like I do rage like at myself with racing games, not because of the other people, you know, not because like the Forza AI doing that first turn ramming thing. I don't care about that. It's just I don't do as well as I think I could, so I get mad at it, you know. Because I get mad, I start to try to go too fast and cheat the corners a little bit, and that just makes it worse, right? Like the old Top Gear and stick says, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. But when I start doing bad, I get impatient, and then it all snowballs into terribleness. Like a year ago, a little bit over a year ago, I was streaming this too, but I had a terrestrial radio going, or you know, like a real radio, and I didn't know how to turn that off in the video on demand, so it got struck down for copyright, so it had to be deleted, and then I just didn't record one again. But now I have some royalty-free music, the barest bit of research, you know, and then now I got music. I got chill lo-fi beats. Oh, I do like this bridge. It's a good little view here. Not super wanting to look around though. I will wind up smashing into the barrier. Camper again. You know how many years lately I've been thinking about camping again. Can't afford one of those, but those are the best way to camp. I mean, tents in like an actual forest area, that's pretty cool, but if you're going to a campground, just get one of those. I'm hoping he's far enough away at this point. Sleeping on the ground sucks unless the view is worth it, and in a normal campground the view is never worth it because you're just going to see one of those. I suppose that is the one thing I like about renting vehicles is you don't have to worry about the fuel usually. I mean, sometimes you will. Sometimes they'll give you like a almost empty tank, or it'll be half broken or whatever. It'll stall a couple times. It's funny, but oh no, it's not too shabby. Right, I remember to touch this every once in a while, otherwise my chat will time out. Reduce speed? I don't know. So far, no. Oh, I can turn this off now, huh? I'll have to bind that to a real button. I had to lay off my cruise control because of these guys. Wow. And just, let me look at that sky. I love that sky. Oh, I gotta follow this guy too, huh? Should I use a turn signal for doing that? I always wonder. I mean, I do when I'm driving for real, but... Oh, 60, huh? So that's still something I'm getting used to, is these brakes are very stiff. Ooh. You know, it's like, they really do feel like all or nothing, so that happens. Like, I either feather it, or it goes all the way real quick. Look at this guy coming up, it's not good. Thank you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, look at that. Hauling the big old thing. Nope, no, don't do that. Do I act brave and gun it through here thinking I'll make the light, or will it turn right as I get close to it? Oh, there we go. I'm in Berlin now, but is this the lane I have to be in, I wonder? I know I gotta go that way. This looks like I don't know. I think it's the lane I gotta be in. Come on, guys. What am I, high beams? Okay, those are lights, okay. Being nighttime, I don't really get to see much of this city, but it's actually kind of cool being able to see the lights lit up in like the nighttime colors, you know? I do miss the clouds, a nice little vibrant clouds. Now it's just a clear night sky, but I guess because of the time dilation, the rain clouds went away real quick. I think according to this game, I've already driven like 100 miles in like an hour and a half or whatever. Or kilometers. That wants me going over here, huh? So just do that now. So, I'm on what I think is like a 24-inch monitor. And I wish it was a little bit bigger for these kind of games. Usually for the games I play, it's preferable compared to my like 48-inch or 50-inch, whatever it is. But for this, an Elite Dangerous, I want a little bit more. Oh, I might hit that unless I do this. Oh, that's a nice little drive there. It's really cool looking. Oh, yep. That's the karmic universe at work. Has to turn red for you. But it's part of the charm, right? So yeah, this is a double wide. Or not double wide. I keep doing that. It's a trailer, but it's not that kind of trailer. It's not a road train, because it's only 2, and this is in Australia. Which, by the way, why don't they make that game? You know, like Australian Truck Simulator, but there's a lot of like road trains. It's these, but there's like five of these, and they're like water tanks or whatever. I mean, I know you could mod that in here pretty easily, I bet, but I don't know. I think that would be neat. Kind of like a Penn Jillette's or is it Penn and Teller's desert bus game. They made that like a long time ago because they're like, video games are violent, kids shouldn't play them. And he's like, no, games don't have to be violent. Look, here's one about driving a bus in the desert. And it was like a 8-bit or 16-bit version. That's probably Atari at that point, you know. Probably 8-bit version of just this. Well, thank you for no. Oh, it's 50. Oh, I'm gonna go 36. I got carried away with just the casual drive. That was going slow as crap. And I was in the wrong lane to boot. Oh, it's very hard to time. So I gotta do like a big sharp turn here. Guy too, huh? Please go, dude. Daddy wants to turn sharply. Careful, dude. Careful, dude. I was almost certain he was gonna whoop me. Oh shit! Didn't see that. That was too bad. Ah, my God. Whoops. I did not see that at all. I was looking at him, and I was looking at my GPS, figuring out where to go, and I just rammed right into it. That's awful. Okay, well, this is another 2. This is another 2-trailer job, so parking should be easy. Yeah, I don't have to go in there. I thought I'd turn there or something. I will zoom in. There it is. There it is. See, all I gotta do with these two is just pull right ahead. I prefer like the one and the complicated parking, but not when I have these two. Wow, did you see those X's over there? It's the closest I've ever been to them where I'm just having to be here. It's crazy. And trailer down. Another job successfully done. I didn't get dinged? See, level 5 enthusiast, level 3. Oh, right, I'm level 3 now, and when I get to level 5, I'll be an enthusiast. I'm still a newbie. Okay, now I get it. I asked this in the last video, and I didn't look it up. I love putting more into long distance, but I think up here is pretty good too. ADR class 1. Gases is kind of cool. Flammable liquids is pretty cool. Flammable solids. So, yeah, sure. Should I do long distance? And then high value? Yeah, I'll do one more long distance. Although I should go into ADR soon. I know I should. But I don't have my own truck, so nah. Another quick job. Head over to Amsterdam. That's still going the wrong way. Czech Republic, sure, I'd like that. This is 5,500. Oh, it's 1,000 less. Kinda sucks, but That's okay. See, they don't show me the trailer, they just show me the truck. Where's this one going? 5001? Oh. I'll just take this. Yeah, I'll take this. Okay, I have one yellow, looks like. That's alright. I'm gonna go wide. Go wide. So I gotta go this way. So I guess what I learned today is Dave Coulier was dating Alanis Morissette during the Jagged Little Pill era, and he's who she was singing about. Dave Coulier. Cut it. What happened? I was showboating. Cut it out. That guy. Dang it. No, that's my bad. See, I got dinged for damages, and then a ticket. I always forget my headlights. So it's crazy that, Jagged Little Pill, Alanis Morissette, is a great album. I had it a long time ago. I listened to it almost religiously. And I also watched Full House almost religiously. Oh. Me not being a movie star, a big old TV star, sometimes confuses me. Ow, you son of a gun. I should have saw that coming. It confuses me how those worlds are so intertwined, like how Dave Coulier was also the voiceover artist for Richard Pryor. Because Richard Pryor wouldn't go back and do dubs, so they hired him to do it. Of course, that's old news. He said that on Oprah. But to see that, and then Alanis Morissette, and then that famous the middle child in that show. It's all that drugs and partying, which is just Hollywood in general, but still crazy to me. But why talk about what I don't know? There's my kitty. Kitty's climbing up. Sometime before all this is over, he will climb on the back of my chair and start clawing at me for attention. It's like, what the heck was that? It's like, dude. I'm just gonna stay over here even though I shouldn't. That was him. He's fine. He hit my chair really bad. I forgot to touch that. There we go. He's not a big fan of being picked up, so I probably would be too much of a pain to get him on camera, but well, other than my blunders every now and then, I'm getting better at braking. Oops. This has got to go this way, right? I'm gonna assume so. I'm gonna assume I'm going the right way. If not, it'll rotate. What was I gonna do there? Back up or something anyway, you know? And that's why people get in accidents in the real life, because they're like, that's my exit. I gotta take that exit. I can't take the next one, which will get me to the same place with only a 30-second delay. I have to take the one I expected to take. Thank you, guy. Right, 60. Pedal to the metal. And now I got Alanis Morissette in my brain. No. There we go. I was gripped a little too high and I was tucking at it. Is that... oh, cool. Oh, maybe. That like changed my route, but I didn't see a way to I didn't see a way to go that way, you know? I've never seen it actually change my route. Usually it's like a static thing. Like it simulates those sort of issues, but it's not real. But that looked like a genuine recalculation. But I was probably wrong. It was dark out. There's probably a road I could have followed and I didn't see it. Go? That's fine. Part of me always wants to turn those white X's off, but I know if I didn't, it would be a huge problem and I would crash into them constantly. If instead of crashing, they were able to put in some sort of like annoying but guaranteed way to turn around instead of those, I would turn them off. But nope, they're just walls. Good. Thank you. Say the best Star Trek movie. do see why streamers say don't do this at nighttime. Spawn ahead to daytime, but I don't like that. Like, I wish I could see a lot more, but right now it's just gas stations, you know? So, that's more accurate. It feels more real. Never driven a semi or a tractor trailer, but I did have a pickup, and I would a couple times drive like long stints like that. It was a lot of like late at night or early in the morning drives where it's cold and a little bit foggy, and the only lights you see are those neons of a gas station. Please stop. Or by stop I mean go. You jerk. Are you leaving already, kitty? Hey, no, food's not for you. It's spicy buffalo chicken. I don't want to know what would happen if you ate spicy. Because I know what happens when I eat spicy. I wish I had force feedback. I was looking online when I was looking at wheels, you know, I really wanted the Logitech GG29 or 290, whatever they're calling it now, for whatever PC you want, you know. But I was thinking, do I really need to spend $320 on the wheel and pedals alone? I mean, yes, you're getting 900 degrees of rotation, you're getting force feedback, you're getting the clutch pedal, you're getting more pleasant flappy paddles, and for $60 you can plug in the really decent shifter, you know. But I don't know, I was like, do I really need that? Do I really need force feedback? And playing now with this $20 Microsoft Sidewinder 20 years ago, yeah, you do. I get it. Even with just the gamepad, you know, I would feel the rumble strips. In fact, you know, I probably could do that. I could probably plug in a gamepad with rumble and then just put it on my lap or something, so I could feel those. Ooh. Really? Still 80 up here? Okay. I thought I would have slowed down. Dang it. See, I was looking at my GPS, so I instinctively started to turn that way. That's something you train yourself out of when you're driving, but then you do a simulation like this with a totally different steering wheel, and you gotta do it all over again. You gotta learn all over again. It's stupid. Being a human is stupid. Ain't that right, cutie? Nope, we gotta merge. Back after this, okay. Hey, I know you're getting into trouble because I'm giving you attention. I'll stop. I really do try to keep the cat entertained. I have the little laser pointer. I play with him all the time. I have a little snuffle mat, which is just like felt grass you can hide treats in, and you can like, just check up on it every once in a while and forage, and like all the Amazon reviews are like, it's perfect. It's they forage for hours. It keeps them totally entertained. It's like not quite, but it does help. I think the reviews were saying how they were tuckered out afterwards. They were foraging so much. No, he wasn't. What is that sound there? Is that an air brake? I don't know. No, it's back to 80. Awesome. No, it's back to 60. Son of a gun. Oh, that's why. Cruise control didn't turn on. See, this at night. This is why I guess why I say don't skip ahead. Like yes, it's easier to see everything outside, but these tunnels at night, they look great. Feels like Back to the Future. That end scene where young Biff in his car trying to run over Marty while he's on the hoverboard. He's trying to get the almanac. Back to 80. I was like, oh, they need a DeLorean mod. I was like, oh, they do have one. It just doesn't fly. For those of you that play this and have modded it, how do you feel about the motorcycle mods? See them, but they don't have physics like a motorcycle. They just drive like a car, and it's very weird. Like they're always so upright. And they turn a little weird, but still kind of cool. Oh, it's a blue gas station this time. The car wash. Oh, it's a rest stop, that's why. It really does feel realistic to me that there's a rest stop followed by, like, less than a mile later, another rest stop. That really does happen. Or more realistically, they're still connected by an offshoot road, but they look just like that from the highway. Oh, this is even cooler. I like the turn. I like the little dead spots of light. I know you do. So that's why I can't have a cat while I drive a tractor trailer. Started the stream. I was eating while I was editing and then uploading some videos to my YouTube, and then I ate real quick, and then I immediately dropped down here, but I'm hungry again. It was like a sandwich, but still, it does not feel right. See, rumble strips. No, I switched hands. I still gotta adjust my steering wheel a little bit. It's whoa, that I don't understand why I did that, but after all that time doing well, I mess up that much. There we go. I don't know if it's I don't know if you know, but if it's the non-linearity that I need to adjust more, or it really is just the sensitivity. I keep turning it down and down. You know, it starts at like 0.35 or 0.4, but I think I'm turning it the wrong way, maybe? I guess really. At the start of my next job, I'll just crank it all the way down, see what happens. And then I'll crank it all the way up. In the depot instead of on the highway. Yeah, this is going to slow down anyway. I am American, so I don't have a lot of experience with these, but because of this game... Oh, I didn't see you. Dang it. And that's why I'm a bad driver. Oh, is that a garage for sale? What am I passing up here? On the right hand side. I don't know. It did not tell me. So when I was a kid, we would take trips often, like, you know, 2-day drives and all that. We would have a CB radio in the vehicle, just to listen to the truckers as we drove. You know, it was always like, you know, cop up ahead, or there's a wreck ahead, or, you know, there's a gator in the road, which, you know, never really totally happened, but always in the back of my mind. That was cool. But with cell phones now, I mean, people are still on there. I've heard them. I've talked to them still, like as recent as last year. I was like, dang it. But they're really not as popular as they once were. I think. That's my personal experience. And that kind of sucks. But they are more accessible now too, so you get more people that will like plug in a guitar to the CB radio and just start jamming out over the radio, and some people can't talk, which is also annoying. There we go, I hit it wrong. It's okay, it's a U-turn here. It's a roundabout. down for the roundabout. Not as much as I should have, apparently. I've been in SUVs that felt like they were going to tip in those sort of roundabouts. In a semi-truck in real life, oof, terrifying if you hit it too fast. Are you going to cause a problem for me? It's like, gun it? What you're trying to do, but it's not happening? Cause a problem, but not by much. Jerk. I did. I cut him off there. I was in the wrong for that, but at least I assume so. Yeah, those are the new wires. Please don't bite them. I literally got this wheel and pedal set up today. I think 2 days ago I got the hands on throttle and stick set up for Elite Dangerous. God, you are weird. Yes, he's running around under my feet. This is a bit tight here. Wow, this one has 3. Fancy. Clearly I have to go back here, huh? It's not that way. Yeah, I have to go around this way. Oh yeah, one of these. I've been in these before. I've been playing for years, of course I have, but still. Can't quite see. Okay, that's true. Yep. I wonder if I can do like a big old turn this way to back into there. I was hoping I could do this and straighten out, but not quite. Ah, whoa. I bounced. Maybe that's the wrong way. I turned the wrong way. Maybe I did. I don't know. Wait, where did this? Yep, I really mucked this up. Thought I had enough room, but I don't. Does this Sidewinder have like a tension change I can do? Okay, so this might be an embarrassing parking job for me. I know. Let's do a 900 point turn here, and then we'll be golden. A lot of people will hit the camera button at this point, try to look around. A lot of people will get out and try to do a better job and see what they're doing. I believe, oops, I'll get used to that in a minute. I believe getting out and moving a guy around on the map does not feel immersive. And I believe, even with drones nowadays, you don't really have all the different camera angles. A little bit too loud, I will say. Good enough. There it is. Now I need water. Now I need water. Also, what I really need is a new chair. This chair is terrible. Okay. Level 4, that's great. 5.500. Sure, where's... Right, let's do flammable. Let's apply. Quick job. I don't want to go up there. I want to go down this way. Yes. Where am I going? Munich from Berlin. Yes. It is almost $2 grand less, but who cares? Right? Canned beans. I'd rather do canned beans and boric acid. Boric acid is for chumps. Canned beans is for winners. Right. Dooba dooba doop. The lights are real weak, so I wasn't sure they were on. Still only one. Oh, right. I said I was going to do it. So let's go. System options. Controls. This is what I have at this now. This seems fine, I think, but this... Let's see what happens when I turn it down to as low as it goes, right? Excuse me. Now what if I turn it up as high as it goes? Yeah, it's definitely... Okay. I was in the right, going the right direction. I just didn't turn it down enough. So I'm going to drive for a while with this all the way down, and then I'll adjust this up, I think, if it's still a problem. As I said before, this steering wheel only has 270 degrees of rotation, so you really do need to muddle this stuff, right? I think normal trucks have 1,300 or more. Akator. Yeah, actually, I got it. And see, I'll see how that works in the stream, but right now in my head, I needed to turn something down. I really think it was just the game. So up on my YouTube, I have my first, the first episode in this series, a Euro Truck. I swear a blue truck just popped up out of nowhere in front of me sideways, and then took off driving. I was down the highway, max speed, 80 miles an hour. And then before that, in the last episodes 1 and 2, I swear out of nowhere, signs besides me just appeared. No idea what was going on there. Turn signal helps too. Oh, I messed up with my camera. Embarrassing. So I really do have to watch them. I guess episode 2 is coming out tomorrow? Yes, Saturday. Episode 1 came out this morning. No. Maybe it's episode 1 comes out tomorrow and episode 2 comes out Sunday. I guess I really need to double check. Wait, this is the wrong way. I saw that, but I didn't think about it enough. Whoa. Wow. Get for being a dummy. Okay, so that's just embarrassing. I don't know where you're going, dude. I was staring at those do not enter signs, and I was like, what? But I have to. Okay, so now I know. So what's happening here is I adjust this as low as it goes, and that doesn't work. It's got to go up a little bit more. Sure. Okay, now let's just go ahead and come on, there we go. Uh-oh. So I guess I have to leave it up to you guys if you know, now that debacle is over, should I adjust the view of the steering wheel in-game to match my 270 degree rotation of the Sidewinder? I don't exactly know. I don't know if that's just a visual thing or if that actually changes how the truck handles. Maybe if it changed how the truck handled, that would help me, right? I guess there's only one way to find out, but I'm always hesitant to try something that new on stream, because then what just happens, and I look like a fool. But then again, that's what I'm supposed to do. I was born a fool, I shall die a fool. before I get another fine. Also, do truck drivers use those beaded seats? Do beaded seats even exist anymore? Are they still used at all? Or did we find something better, you know? Like cooling gel memory foam, orthopedic something or other. All I know is, like Andrew Patton, I had a great chair and then it broke out of nowhere because a piece of it was plastic and I was a bit too rough with it. Not you know, aggressively rough, but just accidentally rough with it a lot. And it broke. And then I bought a new one, but the new one was a lot cheaper. And it's been a pain ever since. Now we're back up to 80. That's why he's gaining on me. Where are you going? Why are you doing this? That's a turn off. That's not where I want to go. Oh, that's an exit. I get that. Ooh, I like that. If I was carrying one of those DLC loads, like one of the big old sailboats or whatever, that would have been a problem. You would have to plan your route ahead of time. So how would you turn around in that sort of section, you know? You would just have to do it slowly. But the cars, the AI would not help you. Okay, stop. Stop. Awful. Awful. Nope, that's back to 80. It was 60 for like 3 seconds. Well, it's not telling me to turn, so this lane will be here for a while. Oh, no, there it is. I'm just not smart. That's all it is. Why do I open my mouth and say things and immediately get proven wrong? Immediately get proven wrong. I think that sums up a lot of thoughts that are in my head. Is I have approximate knowledge of many things. Flynn the Earth Human. Or whatever the name is, yeah. Which is a good example of my point. Not you. You're gonna have to slow down. Lo-fi beats. I really like them. I have a little bit more stuff. I have ambient music. I have hi-fi. I have hip-hop. Basically, almost everything from that one source. But it had way more lo-fi than anything else, and that makes sense. But what I would love to find is for Elite Dangerous. I want to find like a bebop, you know, like cowboy bebop jazz that was royalty free. Because flying around in a frickin' fighter, space fighter, listening to that would be amazing. An entire soundtrack to Cowboy Bebop was amazing. The movie wasn't too bad either, music-wise. I mean, compared to the anime, the movie wasn't great, but just ask your mom. Ask yourself, ask your mom, ask DNA. What's up? What's up, sweet cakes? Who's hip anyway? Earth girls are easy. Right? That's a song from that movie that gets stuck in my head all the time. Oh no. Do I switch lanes or do I deal with this? Oh, asshole. The answer is I switch lanes and deal with it. Stuck in this lane as everybody's trying to pass me. I messed up. I pressed it one too many times. Whoops. Okay, so I do all that, slam on my brakes to deal with this, and by the time I catch up to it to deal with it again, it solves itself. That's life in a nutshell, guys. So I'm gonna turn you off. Now turn you on. There we go. I'm not sure if this game has this like this grace period at like 5 miles per hour where you can be speeding and not get a ticket like real life. I'm 90% sure that's gonna run out, so. And then again, I'm always proven wrong. Always proven wrong. Okay, it's got me switching lanes to over here, huh? So again, I moved in the other lane to deal with that, and it resolved itself. That's anxiety in a nutshell. You plan ahead, or you react to something, and then you just make it worse, and turned out didn't even need to begin with. Oh, this is an exit, isn't it? Yep. Oh, that was close, guy. But yes, I'm a very anxious person. And I do suppose I've been not enunciating as good as I could, which is a whole nother matter of issues that I have from a lot of stuff that I will not get into, because let's be cool, let's have fun. Now it's telling me to do this, so I'll do this. do always wonder what's the best way to handle having a platform like this. What do you do with it? And I think 99% of the time, just, I mean, other than whatever you want, that's not hurting anybody, I think. Just letting people come to you to have fun is a worthy enough goal. Even though it feels like you have to get preachy or philosophical sometimes, you know? Oh, come on, boss, hurry up. Or I can do that to you. Which was not intentional, but I swerved into his lane. So yeah, I won't swerve off into those topics, but I'll just have fun. I'll just play some games. That's telling me to switch lanes back over to that way, right? Yeah. So, better topic, Autobahn in America, yes or no, right? Like, I can see why it makes sense. But that would be, I think, brand new infrastructure, because we'd have to build build a highway with that in mind, right? A highway with unlimited speed limit. I guess no speed limit is the actual way to say that. But it'll never happen. But it would be kind of cool. I feel like American Truck Simulator has probably surpassed this in popularity, yeah. Ooh, no. I was rubbernecking and I swerved towards him. More of this, huh? To switch back into that lane, but the brakes kept happening. And once again, I should have just stayed in this lane. I think I'll do that from now on, right? Just let myself get fall into a convoy like that. I mean, not really a convoy, just a traffic jam. What I said sounds cooler. Have you ever had a hobby that you're so into you just have a long stretch where it just consumes you, basically, and you are into everything about it for longer than most humans, and then you burn out because your brain is fried from thinking about it too much? I mean, I assume we all have to some extent, but certain types of people do that a lot more, and I do that a lot too. I do it a lot. You know, that's what I was talking about, I think, episode 2 of this series. I was talking about letting perfection be the enemy of good, and how I would, like, I can't play this game. You know, I can't play Euro Truck. I don't have the Logitech G920. You know, I don't have a SLI, like, what, you know, Radeon 3070 or whatever the top of the line $3,000 graphics card is. You know, I don't have 2 of those, so it's not in like 8K. You know, it's like, well, why bother? This Microsoft Sidewinder was $20, you know, it's way better than what I was doing. What I have now is clearly, I mean, until I see the playback footage, I assume I can stream it quite fine, right? I believe this is going to be saved as a video on demand after the stream is over. If not, I do have a video I will upload to YouTube. It should be recording on my hard drive. I guess my biggest concern is trying to do both at once on my GTX 750 Ti is that everything is stuttering except what I see, and it's unusable because that happened in the past with a different computer, and I had no idea. That was awful. I hated it. I thought I was doing good, and it was, no, I'm broadcasting a slideshow. It's telling me to go this way, yep. Do wonder what the best time of day is to play this game, like stream it. You know, it doesn't really matter. Everyone says, and I believe it too. Just I'm here to have fun, not to become ninja or whoever's popular now. The PewDiePiers and all that. You know, that's just not going to happen for 99.9% of the people. I was talking out of my butt the other day about how all the RT folks switched to being independent, and how, like, even them, that they were so visible, so forward-facing, or, you know, community-facing for so many years, and even in this switch it was a huge hassle, and they're not where they used to be. But I don't actually know that or not. As far as I would know, is they're even better than they were previously. I know BK, when she switched, she got a lot of love, I think, and that was really deserved. But I'm not them. I've never met them. I've never been to a con. I've only talked to a couple of them. I always thought the people in this game were going to be hidden behind a barrier so that you couldn't hit them. Because I'm 99% sure if I were to aim for him, either he would stop existing or it would be like I hit a concrete wall and I would stop dead and he would be fine. So I thought they just hid those sort of guys behind an actual barrier. Okay, good. I was like, do I need to switch lanes? No. I think it was a squirrel that showed off an animation from a guy in one of these parking areas, or a delivery zone, that he was just staring at a piece of generic machinery and doing nothing, essentially just like that Star Trek guy, where he's got this big old wrench and he's turning nothing on the wall. Guy. Okay, what is that? A turnip? What is that? It's purple, right? Turnip's red? Or is it a beet? Beets are purple? Oh. Cadillac looking, Lincoln Town Car looking, red abomination. Oh, actually, come to think of it, this semi truck is about the same color as my computer. It's kind of this red, not hot rod red, but it's close, you know. It's honestly been a long time since I played this game. I'm just very happy to be playing it again. I mean, originally it was my podcast game, right? That's what this is for a lot of people, is you put on a podcast and you just chill out driving, just like driving in real life, just like drivers have been doing since the invention of the cassette tape and books on tape, right? But because of copyright law and because I don't want to be a jerk, obviously I can't put a podcast on. Otherwise I would. I would put the regulation podcast on and force you all to listen to it. Except for the waterfall episode. I will never play that. See that skybox? That's a really good skybox to me. I mean, I'm sure it's a static image and all that, so it's not technically marvel, or a technical marvel, or a technological terror, but it's good enough for me. I mean, I really did come from like the Nintendo days where the skybox was a 8-bit cloud you could climb behind it. Find a secret. So this has come a long way. I mean, I did have, growing up, I had an Atari, I had a Commodore 64, I had I think I had just like straight up Pong. Not an arcade cabinet or anything, but like that home console where all it did was play Pong. And yet I didn't have the Rob robot, you know? I mean, that Rob robot looked terrible and not fun, but I get why they had to package them in. And as a collector item, that would have been amazing to have. I mean, I would have ruined it or sold it at a garage sale, just like millions of other kids, but it would have been neat to have. I mean, honestly, my brother, he did have, or my older brothers, they had the complete Voltron collection from back in the day, that old cartoon, like all the little tigers or ligers or whatever they are. They had them all, and they would all transform into the arms and legs and bodies and head or whatever, and they would connect. And I barely played with it because it was really cool, but they were empty. I didn't have any action figures, and at the end of the day, all it did was be a Voltron. What are you going to do with it, you know? I had a very active imagination, but not in that way. So I didn't use it, but seeing it on the garage sale, or in the garage sale, of course, I fell in love with it and wanted it taken off. Ooh, jerk. Okay. Do I have... I was like, I had a yield, right? I had the yield. Oh well. I believe in the American rule of driving. My vehicle is bigger, so you get out of the way. No, I was just distracted. I was distracted. this? Yes, this right here. I wasn't 100% sure. Do-do-do-do. I really felt like I should have made coffee before I did this, but I didn't. Or more to the point, I did, but then I immediately drank it before I was able to press start. Ooh, I like this sound. It almost reminded me of like KK Slider or Cap'n as he drives you on the boat. Okay, so where is this going? Let's go slow. Okay, that's what I thought. Everybody says their favorite band is the Beatles or the Stones or Tin Lizzy. Nah, man, it's KK Slider. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Oh, man, stupid. Oh, wow, I don't have enough time. Let's do another 900-point turn. Now we did that too soon. Oh well. I'll fix it. I'll do it live. Did I do it again? I did. Dang it. I don't quite know. I don't think I made any headway at all in this. I did not. Because I am a fool. So instead... Now that... I mean, wow. More headway. Now I'm just jackknifing almost. I did it again. I thought I had more room. My God, what am I doing? Stop. Okay, I gotta hit brakes before that happens. Because something about the way this works. Because I don't have a... It's just embarrassing. This is just embarrassing at this point. can't see what I'm doing. This is awful. That's alright. Slow and steady wins the race. I'd rather do this wrong a bunch of times than just press enter, right? Stop. Dang. Did I do it again? God dang it. No, that's right? See, it's a lot better now. So let's just go up a little bit. There we go. And in case you didn't see it when I started this stream, I do not step out of the vehicle. I do not use other cameras. And this is the sad results. Oh, they're calling it good enough. I could have done better, but... Almost level 5. Ooh, ouchies. Oh. What I won't do for canned beans. Quick jobs. Well, I was a little stuttery. I don't want to go up. I'm willing to go there, but I don't want to go this way either. I want to go down. Yeah, it's going to take a ferry. I do not want to take a ferry. So this is the one I got to do. I mean, it's fine and all, taking a ferry and then, driving on the other side of the road or whatever, but... I got to go that way, I think? Yeah, I'm here. Cool. Let's hit start. Euro Acres is the place for me. Truck living is the life by me. I've echoes and spotted cows so far and wide. Come on, y'all, make sure you turn extra wide. Speed up. many of you out there have glasses? You know, that's my question, I guess. I'll have to switch lanes, huh? Because I didn't have glasses until about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. I don't know. You know, yeah, a year ago. It was last spring. And I mean, my eyesight was terrible. I needed them, but it was great because when I was driving, when I was outside, and I didn't have glasses, I could. Oh, what? Oh, come on. I mean, that's my fault, but it's unfair, officer. I'm trying to take the money of a working man. For what? Driving a massive vehicle way too fast? How would that ever go wrong? Well, actually, while I think about it, I'll turn the lights on. I got a ticket for this. It was worth the risk. See semi-trucks do that all the time. I think that's the one cool thing about a funeral procession, is if the lead car goes, the hearse, the entire procession can go with it. I mean, maybe that's just a courtesy, not actually a law, but who knows? America is so massive, maybe that is a law in a lot of places, but not everywhere, you know? Like how cheese on apple pie is illegal or some places. There we go, back to cruise. And I can fix my chair. Oh, sorry, sorry, guy. Oh, that was my bad. Didn't actually collide. That's embarrassing, but oh well. Check something out, but I did not. So what I really wanted to do was to save up for a graphics card so I could play Elite Dangerous in VR. You know, I just want that 3D feel, you know. That was part of my whole letting perfection be the enemy of good sort of thing. It's because I wanted it in VR. I needed a VR headset, which I do have now. But it meant the hands-on throttle and stick I had to have was the one that they based the in-game HOTAS on, you know. Like the one I have is much cheaper and it's 99% identical, I would think. So why did I care? I don't know, because I'm an idiot, but still, I have a 750 Ti, so I can't really do VR. Like, Beat Saber might work. That's about it. Something about it not having DirectX 12, so Meta Quest link won't even work. But the remote desktop or Steam Link would kind of. It'd be choppy, but it'd work. I wanted to try it. I figured I should just install or try to load up Steam Link or whatever and give it a shot. But then I didn't. And really, I don't know how easy it would be to stream that as well, you know? I think 2D would be much better for videos. It's telling me to come this way. So how many of you out there went to Comic-Con? You know, I don't mean like the huge one, San Diego Comic-Con or whatever, but I mean your smaller, local, whatever your big city is near you, basically. Or the second biggest city near you, and their Comic-Con. How was that experience? Because I really want to go this year. I do have my old Ben Kenobi cosplay I'd like to break out, and a couple other ones that I would want to get. But I've never been to one, and I don't really have anyone to go with. And I know they're welcoming, and there's a lot of stuff to do. And I think with the more local ones, like, you're only going to be there for maybe 2 days anyway, right? Like, they're on the weekend. Friday isn't as busy as Saturday, but it's still pretty good. Saturday's the busiest, and then Sunday, pretty much everyone's packing up, you know, it's not as big. So it's only 2 days, it wouldn't be too stressful or anxiety-inducing, I think, but at the same time, like, going alone, and having never gone, it's something I want to do, and I will do, but it's also kind of like, it's something I wouldn't feel bad about missing until afterwards, and then I would feel terrible for missing. I think it could be a lot of fun, Comic-Con. I think it's well worth it. I mean, I did just spend a whole bunch of money, a little here and there that all added up on all this stuff. You know, my microphone broke, so I bought this one. I was hunting for good deals on all this stuff. The controllers and all that. So maybe I won't have as much money as I wanted to buy stuff, but I can still go. I think it'll be worth it. But honestly, any comments, opinions you have about it would be amazing. Would help me a lot. I mean, just to get other outside opinions, outside experiences. I don't want to say personalized recommendations or anything, but you know, just accurate thoughts about the whole thing would be awesome. be okay. Finally, my little kitty is asleep. I know they're Twilight hunters and all that, so it's the perfect time for him to be active a little while ago. I feel bad that I couldn't play with him, but I do it as much as I can already. 50 before I get fined again. I know the fine is only like $400, and when you're making like $8 grand a trip right in the beginning, it's still not actually all that much. You could have like 2 infractions a trip and not really care, but I don't know. To me, it feels like it adds up, and it's not just the trying to be a perfectionist thing either. It's just I don't know. I would love to have my own vehicle in this game soon. Didn't tell me to switch lanes, but I feel like I should, right? Maybe it did and I missed it. I don't know. Oh, look at that trolley. It's amazing. Alright, these guys are all switching, so I'll switch. I shouldn't have. You know, again, with the anxiety thing, like, I'm anxious. Should I be doing something? Is this the wrong thing to do? You know, all right, I'll be proactive about it, and then I'm proactive, and it's like, oh, that was the wrong thing to do. I mean, yes, sometimes that pays off in ways that matter, but more often than not, it's those little things that are just stupid. Open up at 60. Hopefully it'll come up to 80 soon. Yep, 80. That was a weird sound. Should not have cut out. This is saying to switch lanes. So I am still very much in the infancy of streaming. You know, I just yesterday I got some cheap little interstitials, and by cheap I mean free. Well, I guess they're like, you know, like stream starting soon, and then like thanks for watching. You know, I got those little videos on loop to play when I need them, which is I think neat to me, but not really neat to an actual viewer. It's just something that needs to be done, you know. I do not have one for be right back, you know. I don't feel like I'm capable of like taking a 10-minute break and putting up a short video and expecting anybody to stick around. Like, I don't see how that would be beneficial to me. I don't know, maybe it is, you know, versus just like putting up a be back soon, going away for a couple minutes while it's still streaming, and then starting back up to a second game. I mean, like everyone will say, like, don't worry about any of that stuff, just have fun and do what you think feels good, but my brain, like, it feels good to think about that stuff, even though it's not really going to matter. I just don't want to burn out on it, you know? So that's why I'm allowing myself to, like last year when I was uploading videos, none of them had proper thumbnails. They do now on YouTube. I just started posting to x.com again. We'll say when I'm going live, x.com at Mr. Stickley, if you care. And then for YouTube, it's youtube.com /at Jack Stickley. I think, right? Expect that. Oh, look at this little pastoral area. We're in the Czech Republic, right? So what are those? Are those grapes or those olives? Or those? What are those? Next to the highway? I'd have to assume olives. That's more like Greece and, like, you know, Milan or whatever. Italia. I really am getting to the point where I'm like zoning out while I'm driving. Like, yes, there are quiet times and times when I talk, but it's oh, my processing power of playing the game in my brain is just shutting down, especially when I need water. So my running lights are on, but my headlights are off. I guess I don't see a reason why to do that, you know, just as soon as you start the truck, turn your headlights on, but I don't know, what are those? Those like little prop planes? I could barely tell what they were. Oh, but now at 92, oh my god. Slow down a little bit. Oh, like that's a hot air balloon, but oh, maybe those things were just the tops of lights. Oh, no, it's 50. Son of a gun. No, I don't like not having lines. That's annoying. Now we're back to 60. construction for you. One guy working and two guys standing around staring at him. Oh, I turned off my fan. I'm so dumb. I always try to be careful. Like, oh, the fan's gonna make a little bit of a humming noise. I gotta turn that off, and then nope, completely forgot. See those? What are those? They don't look like birds. Is it a UFO update? Okay, I think that was a bird call. Honestly can't tell. I guess they have to be birds. And again, in my rear view, that looks like a hot air balloon. It's warped or something. I don't know. I don't know. And that, folks, is what 90%, 99% of UFO sightings are. What the hell is that thing? I don't even know. Is that a bird? I don't know. Like, I've been to that UFO subreddit, right? And, like, I get it. Some of the videos are cool, but almost every single one, every day, if it's a picture, it's a dot in the sky. It's either a black dot in the daytime, it's a white dot at nighttime, or it's a silver dot, you know, and it's like, I get it. Your eyes probably saw it better than the camera can take, but is that doing what good for anybody? Does that picture help anybody? Like, I turned my brights on, and I know that's not a good thing to do in the rain, but I feel like in this game it doesn't actually matter. I didn't see anybody, so I know I shouldn't have looked, but I've seen people do it, but not just in this game, but in like real life. They went, ooh, I am like, am I running out of fuel? No, I have a lot of fuel. It just isn't working. It's just that's how heavy this load is for this truck. Like, I'm pedal to the metal. I'm not changing anything, and it's just cutting in and out. Seems like it's trying to shift and struggling to get up to speed. Maybe if I had force feedback, I could feel it like struggling. be happy with 89. And, yep. I went up to 90, and now I gotta slow down. I mean, by quite a bit. Oof. So this desk has a pull-out keyboard tray, and the bottom of the steering wheel is too thick to put it up top, so it has to be on the pull-out tray. But that means as I use this wheel, it really does play a lot. In times of stress, I either push it in or pull it out. And it's messing me up. Not a lot, but a little bit. Done with me. I thought the rain was a vehicle. Which, by the way, the rain should be going away soon, right? It's not raining now, but my windows are still wet. If I... to cruise back to reality. Oh, they're the birds again. Yeah, those are eagles for sure. There's a hot air balloon. And again, I don't want to Google it, but if somebody mentions what I should choose, I will choose what they say. Should I go for more long distance? Should I go for high value cargo? Should I go for fragile cargo? Or should I go for my certifications for explosions in this game? Eco driving? No, it doesn't matter. And the one right above that, I don't think matters, right? But if you have an opinion on which one of those is better for me right now, when I have 2 pips into long haul and 1 pip into flammable, let me know. See, I like that big fluffy cloud right in the middle there. And actually, now that I'm on the subject of this game, this trucking game, American Truck Simulator, do you think it's better? Do you like it a whole lot more? What does it have that this doesn't? I mean, I do own the base game in a couple states, 1 or 2 states. Maybe they're all, the ones I own are free or came with the base game. But I could switch to that someday, but not at the moment. I love this game too much. I've had this game the longest. I've played it the most. There's still a lot of it I can explore, and it's still worth it. So I will play with this for quite a while, I hope. I plan to at any rate. Oh, back to 90, 80. But yeah, if you know my upgrade path, please tell me. And if you have any mods you think I should get, tell me as well. Sorry. Sorry, car. to reduce speed. I don't even know what that sign meant. Oops. Okay. The American on the roundabout. Everybody watch out. I really do get why roundabouts are better. I'm glad they're being put in places, but I don't know, they should have been put in a long, long time ago. Wait, really? Like, you just did a full loop, dude. Okay, you did a U-turn, that's why. A possibility. That's why I slowed down, but I kept going. It's like he's not going to do that. That'd be stupid. But and then I remembered this is ETS2 AI. If it's stupid, they're going to do it. Not this one, it's the next one, eh? Don't you dare go, you son of a bitch. Like, everyone knows semi-trucks make wide turns for that exact frickin' reason, dude. Do not. I mean, like, I get it. I'm inexperienced with this, so I could have taken a much tighter turn, but I didn't because I wasn't sure. And that little curb will be. Oh, wrong way to stop. See, not quite. Oops, I didn't. No, I didn't. Stop. No. No, I do this. I'm done. Nope, that was right. I just keep over-correcting. So I'm like, oh, I did the wrong thing. Oh man, it's been so many years with a joystick. Please go, thank you. So many years with a joystick, I'm just not used to this. So this will go. This will go. Okay, let's fix that. I don't like that. Did it again. Did it again. I keep turning the wrong direction. It's been, I started what, like a little bit before 11:30. It is now almost 2 a.m. It's not a good excuse for why my brain is fried. Nope, step it up. But, just a little bit. But this is why I'm not a professional truck driver. Is in real life, this is, I don't want to say high stakes, but this is, yeah, just pull up as far as I can, that's fine. take a while to correct. It's taking too long to correct, actually. Nope, that's it. I swear, it is so hard to switch into drive and reverse with just the pedals. I really want a clutch and I want a shifter. I can be a little bit more aggressive with this. Now I correct. And then I'll take it. Alright, okay. Okay, I'm level 4 now. I'll be level 5 soon. I mean, 8,000 bucks. That's pretty good. I was talking about it earlier. This for sure. High value. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do high value. Nobody said anything. I'll do high value. Why not? I was saying earlier about should I just hit like a be back soon, come back with a different game, or should I stop and come back like with a whole new stream? And right now I'm gonna end it right now in like a half hour to an hour. I'm probably gonna come back with Elite Dangerous. I'll have to switch out my steering wheel and pedals for my HOTAS. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Hopefully, anybody who watched, you can come back watch again. You know what? I'll say it right now. I will be streaming this tomorrow, same time. I'll put a schedule up, and then same time tomorrow I will be doing Elite Dangerous again. Maybe that's already on my schedule, so maybe I'll follow the schedule for that. But I might start it a little early today, if I think I can go that long. Either way, glad to have you here. Really? Here's my mouse. Where's my mouse? I can't find it. There it is. Okay. Completely lost. Thank you so much. Have a good one.